Welcome back friends. In the previous video we have completed the restriction of routes. And we have also implemented the logout functionality here. So now from today we are going to start working with the dashboard. So you can see that I am already logged in with my test user ID, and when I will click on the dashboard, so I will be redirected to the dashboard. So today we are going to set up the dashboard homepage UI. So this means that we will be having some static components. So first of all we will create the navigation bar. So this one is the original one, and then we will do the same like this thing, and then we are going to create this sub bar. So sub bar we are going to create, and after that we are going to create this two reusable components for folders as well as for the files. So we are going to create that. So till now we are not going to use any icons, and we are not going to use any dynamic data. So just for now we are going to use static data, and just we are going to use the file's name only. So now without wasting any time, so let's get into it. So let's start working on the navigation bar first. So first of all we will create the components, then we will start working on the navigation bar. So this is our coding section here, and you can see that our server is up and running. So now here let's create a, first of all we have here the dashboard page is there. Then here we are going to create some components. So first of all the components will be for dashboard components. So here we will be having the dashboard components, and here two folders we need. First Navbar will be there. So Navbar is there, and the second folder we need for the sub bar will be there. So first of all let's create the navbar. So here I'm going to create the navbar here, navbar.jsx, and sorry, it is navbar, and then we will create a new file. So that will be navbar.css. it's CSS file. So here let's create RAFCE, and here we don't need React till now, so let me remove that. So here we have the navbar, so just save this, and now let me import the CSS as well. So if we need the CSS, then we have the CSS here as well, navbar.css. just save it. Now let's go to the dashboard page. In the dashboard page we have the dashboard page.jsx. So here we are going to set up some routes, so that's why here we will set up the routes here. So in the dashboard we will be having the dashboard homepage. So dashboard homepage component will be there. So for that we have to create the new component here. So that will be homepage component. It will be home component, and here I'm going to create home component dot .jsx, and here will be CSS as well, home component dot .css. So here what I will do, so just I will RAFCE this. So first of all just don't do this. So let's go to the dashboard page. So we will not work with the home component now. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to just create one React fragment. So here you can see that our navigation bar will be everywhere. So see that when I'm going to click on instruction, so you can see that we have the navigation bar here. So now let's see the picture. So in the picture we have different navigation bar. So this means that this will be a different component. So about this component we will see in the later videos. So we will not create the UI for this component. So we will just create the homepage UI till now, and then step by step by adding the functionalities we are going to create other UIs. So here we just need this navigation bar, and navigation bar is everywhere till now navigation bar is everywhere. So here for that what we are going to do, so here I am going to add the navigation bar. So navbar is there. So see that it is imported from the components, dashboard component, navbar and navbar. Now just save this. So now this one is our original. So you can see that we have the navbar here. Now we have to make navbar same like this. So now let's do that. So for that, what we are going to do, so let's go to the navigation bar. So here what we are going to do here, so here I'm going to the home component. In the home component we have the navigation bar.js. So we have in the home component, so we have the actually home component of this dashboard. So we will go to the home page components and we will go to the navigation.js. So here I'm going to copy this all. So just copy this and I am going to paste this here. So paste this one here and here will be the navbar. I'm going to copy this and we have also the same navbar. So we don't need any React. And what we are going to use, we have the sign out user. So sign out user is there. So let me import this one. Import sign out user from Redux action creators and auth action creators. And now we will be having this file management system only. So just save this. Save this. So now you can see here we have this type of dashboard, but we don't want this type of dashboard. We want this type of dashboard. So for that we will go here. So here instead of navbar dark it will be navbar white and VG will be navbar white. Just save this and now you can see the changes. So we have this one, these changes we have. So navbar white and here will be navbar light instead of navbar white. Now you can see the changes and here we are going to do some changes as well. So here we need the shadow. So shadow large, let's see. So shadow large is like this. We need shadow small or shadow medium will be also good. Shadow small. So you can see that we have this type of shadow small and now we will lead this to the dashboard and here we have the same thing and here will be text dark and here we need the font weight bold, and here we need this one to the home page and just save this. Now you can see the changes here. So you can see the changes. Now we will be redirected to the dashboard like this and also we need the some padding here. So for that what I'm going to do, so I'm going to write here padding x padding to 3. From every side we will be having the padding 3. Now you can see that we have this type of padding here. Now let's add the button. So in the button we will do button small will not be there. Just remove this, just save this. Now you can see that we have this type of button and here we have m by 0 and let it be margin top to 2. So now it is in the center. So this is looking very good. So we can go to home and we can from the home we can go to dashboard. So we have done with this navigation bar. So now let's move to the sub navigation bar. So this will be static. So like you can see that whenever we click here, so this is changing. We don't want this. So we don't want this type of thing for now. So for now just this will be static, means we are just creating the static UI. And here this upload file, so these type of models will not work because we are not going to work with this for now. So whenever we are going to work with these functionalities step by step, so then we will create the models. So for now we will just create the buttons here, means those buttons will not be working. So now let's move to the sub bar. So now we are under the coding section back. So let's close everything here. We don't need anything. So let's close that and let's start over from the pages and we have the dashboard. So here we have the components here and then we will go to the dashboard components and subbar. So here we will create two files, that will be subbar.jsx and then will be subbar dot css. So here let's create this refce, and here we don't need React for now. So we have the subbar here, so just save this and let's import the css as well. Import css dot slash subbar dot css is there. Now let's go to the dashboard here. So we will go to the dashboard, home page, dashboard page dot jsx. So here we will import the subbar. So here we will be having the sub bar. Just save this. Now we have imported the sub bar successfully. Now let's see here. So you can see that we have the sub bar. So we have to create the navigation bar here. So let's create that. So by default the folder will be root, and we are going to just implement the static root folder. So here will be the navbar. Here will be nav will be there, nav dot navbar, and then navbar expand large will be there, and we need navbar light, and we need vg white will be there, and we don't need any shadow, and we need the padding x to 4. Just save this, and here what we are going to do, so here we will not be having any link, so just here we need one paragraph, and its paragraph class name will be small like this, and we will be having the root folder name. Just save this, and like this we have this root folder name. Root folder name is there, and margin top to 2, let it be. So see that margin top to 2. So this is looking good. So it's great. So here we have the root, and let the padding y will be 2. So padding y is equals to 2. That's great. So here we have the this one paragraph is there. So let its margin start to 5. So that's great. So we have this one small, so let me remove that. So we have this type of thing, a root. So root is there. Margin 4 will be good. Margin start 4. Yeah, that's great. So now we need here padding x to 5. So that will be more good. And we need padding x 5. So margin start, I think we don't need anything here. Yeah, that's great. So now let's move forward here. So here we are also going to create these 3 buttons. So for that we need some icons here, and for that we are going to use Font Awesome. So just go to the Font Awesome and download the CDN. So here we will be using Font Awesome CDN here. So this one is there. So this one is for JS. Font Awesome min.css. We need this. So we are going to copy the URL, or just copy the link tag. So I have copied the link tag here. So let's move here. So here we will go to the Font Awesome, and we will search for the icons from here. So let's go here. I will go to the index.html, and here I will paste the Font Awesome. Just save this. So we have the Font Awesome CDN here now. So we can access the Font Awesome. Now let's search for the icon. So this here, first of all we need this upload icon, then we need file icon, after that we need the folder icon. So first let's create these 3 buttons, and then we will move forward to this one. So here what I'm going to do here. So here I'm going to create these buttons here. So here will be the UL. So UL, and its class name, we need class name navbar nav. So navbar nav will be there, and then we need the nav item. So first nav item, there will be a button, so just button will be there. button, class name button, and it will be button outline dark. And here we will be having first of all, we don't need any icon here for now, so we will be adding the icons later. So first just add the buttons here. So here what I'm going to do, so here I'm going to write here upload files, upload file, and then here we need have another item, so that will be create file, and then we will be having another item, so that will be create folder, and here for all we need mx2, so mx2 will be there, and here we will be having the margin start auto. Just save this. Now you can see the changes here. So we have these buttons, but we don't have any this one icon here, so let's add the icon. So first of all, the icon will be upload, so upload icon will be there. So let's see if we have the icon or not. So now we have this one here. So whenever we click here, now you can see that if this with HTML it will be not working, then we are going to use it with the React. So here let's try this if this is working. So let's go here. So you can see that it is not actually working. So we will be install Font Awesome for React. So I'm going to remove this from here as well. So just save this and let's install the Font Awesome for React. So I'm going to open the terminal and let's open new terminal. Here I'm going to write yarn add @font awesome /font awesome. So we are going to add this. So that is the Font Awesome. So this will install Font Awesome for us. So we have the error. So actually it is Font Awesome. So we have some errors here. So let's see. Font Awesome React npm. So just search this here and you will get here. So you can see that we have the Font Awesome and React Font Awesome. So we have to install this. So actually spelling were wrong. So it is React Font Awesome. So just install this. So now we are going to use this one here. So see that Font Awesome icon and like this. So I have copied this. So this is installing. So here what we are going to use. So we are going to use this and we are going to import this Font Awesome icon from the Font Awesome icon. Import Font Awesome icon from this one and just save this. Now we can see the changes here. So it is refreshing. So let's wait for that. So we have some errors. Yeah. So there is one error like Font Awesome SVG core is not there. So we have to install that as well. And we have to install the solids as well here. So for that, so let's install this. I'm going to copy this and let's install this as well. So we will be using yarn add this one Font Awesome and then Font Awesome SVG core. So we have to install this as well because this icon this need this library here. So that's why we have to install this as well. Otherwise our application will be crashing. So just wait for that. So it is installed successfully. Now we can see the changes here. So it is reloading our page. Now let's see, we should not have any errors for now. So now you can see that we have this one. Let's go to the dashboard. So we have this upload file, but still we don't have any icon. Still we don't have any icon here. So we have used the font awesome icon, but still it is not there. Just save this. Still it is not there. So for that, what we are going to do, so just import fa file upload, and from the solid svg icons. So here what we are going to do here, so we are going to add this fa file upload. Just save this. So we have some errors here. So let's see what is the error. Just save this. So we have the error, failed to resolve import font awesome free solid svg icon. So we have done this one. So we have free font awesome svg core. So let's see if this is working or not. So I think we still have errors here. So error will be just for the importing. So you can see that does not provide any export name fa file upload. So for that, let's install another dependency. So that is the free solid svg icon. So what we are going to do, we are going to install this dependency as well. So this I'm showing you these type of errors because you will face these type of errors. So this is how we can resolve these type of errors. So that's why I'm not skipping the video. So you can see the full video. If you have any errors, then how you can detect that error and how you can solve that error on your own. So just save this. Now refresh it first time. Now you can see that when I'm going to the dashboard and we have here upload icon. So this means that this is working successfully, and now we can use NSVP here. So NSVP for the space and NSVP for the space here. Just save this. NBSP. Sorry, it is NBSP. Just save this. So now we need only one space. Save this. So this is great. And for the create file we also need. So for the create file we will be having the font awesome icon, and icon will be fa file upload will be not there. So there will be fa file. So fa file will be there. So we have this file. Let it be another one, fa file alt, and we have fa file alt. So see that fa file alt is also there. Now we need to add folder. Add folder should be there. So here for the create folder we will be having the font awesome icon. So icon here will be for the, so let's find fa file folder plus will be there. So we need this one. Copy this, paste it here, and now you can see that we have this one for create folder. So now this is done. So we have created the sub bar also. So now let's create the last component. So that component we will create for this one. So that is for the folders, to show the just folder, or just we will create only one component here. So it will be having this heading and it will be having this type of flex box there. So now without wasting any time, let's do it. So let's remove this all pages here. So we don't need this one here. So now let's go to here and let's create one more component. So that will be the reusable component, show files folders. Show files folders, or we can say that show items. Show items will be there and we are going to use this. So show items dot JSX, and then will be show items dot CSS. So here just do this RAFCE, and we don't need the React, just import the CSS file here. So we have show items. So here we will be accepting some props. So first will be the title. So title will be there, and then later we will be having the array. So we will be having the array, so that will be files, or we can say that items. So items will be there, and here what we are going to do. So here we will be having the div tag. So div with width as 100. So width 100 will be there, height will be the automatic, and then we are going to not using h3. So here let's use h4, and we will be having the title here, and also we will be having the border bottom, and then we will be having the row here. So row will be there. So we are going to map the items. So here just we are going to use h1 tag, or just I'm going to use paragraph tag to add the item. So this we will be having just items names, and here index key will be index multiply by 55, and let's close this. Let's close the div as well. Let's close the div. Just save this. So now we will be moving forward here. So let's go to the dashboard page, and we will be having this row, and here we need the class name as well. So class name will be col md2, and here we will be having the gap as well. So gap will be 2, and we also need the padding. So padding y will be 5, 4 will be there, 4 or 3, 4 will be enough, and from padding x will be 5. Just save this, and we will be using the show items, and that we will be using in the home page. So let's go to the dashboard components, and here we will go to the home component. So here home component spellings are wrong, it will be home component. So let's RAFCE, and we have the home component here. So here let's create just simple array. So I'm going to create simple array for the items, and items we will be having just like new folder and new folder 2, or so items 1 will be there, or just add the folders and files. So new file, and here will be new file 2. Just save this, and here what we are going to do here, its class name will be col md12, and width will be 100%, and here we don't need any row here. So that's why here what we are going to do. So here first of all let's add the show items. Show items will be there, and here we will add the title. So first of all the title will be like created folders, and then we have the items. So items will be folders. So this is just a static one, and here will be created files, and just we are going to write files here. Just save this. Now we have home component. So let's go to the dashboard component here, and in the dashboard page we will be add the home component below. So here we will be having the home component. Just save this. It is imported successfully. Just save this here, and now we can see the changes. Let's go to the Y tab, and you can see that here we have the created folders, created files, and we have the folders here as well. So here if we will be having some paddings, so let's go to the show items, and here we have the paddings, and here what we will do, so here flex wrap will be flex wrap will be there. So let me remove the padding from here. So we don't have any padding, so let it be P4 only. And we have the flex box here, and here what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the border. So just add the border here. So we have this type of border. So this is just a simple UI so that we are creating, and we are going to modify this UI whenever we are we will be getting the data from the backend. So here we have the padding, and let's add padding to 5 and text center also. Padding 2 and text center. So this type of folder we have. So for today this is enough. If you have any queries, please comment in comment section. I will definitely respond to that. So at last, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video, and in the next video we are going to set up the Firebase there, and we are going to set up the Firebase host, Firebase storage, and as well as the Firebase database, so that we can upload file, we can create file, and we can create folder. So we are going to set up the document there.